This is the Rowley Company laminating adhesive. It comes in a gallon or pint-sized containers. The laminating adhesive can be used to laminate fabric to room darkening material to make shades. But it also can be used to make laminated crown molding and other objects, as I'll show you. This valance has a laminated crown molding that's been attached to the top of the mount board. And this valance has a laminated crown molding that's been attached to the front of the mount board. Both of these projects were really fast and easy using the laminating adhesive. With the laminating adhesive or the Rowley fringe adhesive, you want to make sure you place your order before freezing temperatures begin outside, because it can freeze and we don't want to ship you this product on a truck and it gets to you frozen. So be sure to keep stock in the warmer summer months and do not order these products during the coldest months of the year. You'll start with a piece of molding. It could be chair rail, baseboard, or crown molding. You could even use the laminated fabric-covered moldings if you're doing upholstered walls and wanted to have a chair rail out of the same upholstered fabric. You'll need to use a sponge brush like this and some type of a straight edge like a small ruler. And put a little bit of water in your laminated adhesive. You don't need a whole lot. You can just put a little bit in a small disposable bowl. I'm going to stir it up a little bit. I've added a few drops of water. If you're using an old crown molding or an old piece of wood, you may find that the wood will soak the glue in, so you might need to add a little more water. It's always great to have a scrap of wood that you can experiment on. You also want to make sure you cover your table with plastic or with a scrap of lining. I've used an old piece of blackout lining. And then you're just going to apply an even coat to your crown molding or whatever type of wood that you're using. Crown molding on a decorative valance adds a really beautiful detail, and it gives you height without making the valance look like it's too tall. Then the fabric just gets placed on and you'll smooth it out. You want to make sure that it's evenly applied. If you're doing a large cornice, you want to start in the center and work your way out. Use the straight edge to get down into the grooves of the crown molding. And you'll see it's sticking really fast already. You even can use your fingernail to get down into the groove. And you just continue on as usual, all the way across. If you're doing a patterned crown molding on a valance, such as this yellow and red valance, you will need to wrap this corner around and then cut a separate piece for your return. Because if it just wrapped all the way around, then the fabric would be skewed. For crown molding like the solid color, black, I just continued one piece of fabric all the way around to the return. This is a sample made with this same chair rail molding, and it's an example to show what you might want to use to cover a lift system or a traversing system on a shade or drapery panel. Sometimes you don't have room to put a top treatment, and you have those mechanics that you want to cover up. And this is a perfect way to blend into the room and cover the hardware. You also can laminate other things with the laminating adhesive, such as tissue boxes and picture frames. It's easy to do. You can purchase these unfinished frames and boxes from craft stores, and they're very inexpensive. You even can purchase cardboard products. That's what this tissue box is. It's just a heavy cardboard, and that laminates well too. I've seen large letters at craft stores made out of cardboard. You could upholster those and write your kid's name onto their wall with upholstered letters. Hope you enjoy using the laminating adhesive for your projects in the workroom and for gifts and add-on sales for your friends and customers.